And welcome back, everyone, to the Christian Patriot Report. Did you know the economy is booming? Yeah, neither did I. But apparently, the economy is booming. If you're a leftist, just listen to this great leftist economist, Joy Behar of The View. Check this out.
The economy is booming.
Yeah.
Inflation is down. The stock market is doing well. People are having an easier time putting bread on the table, etc. He doesn't seem to be getting the credit for that. Only 41% approval.
Now, let's compare what Joy Behar said about the state of the economy to what the Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary says about the state of the economy. Will Mr. Wonderful agree with Joy Behar? Check this out.
It's true. The problem with the policies so far and the multiple bills, including the CHIPS Act and, of course, the Anti-Inflation Act, whatever you want to call it, is just massive spending, but it's the target of where that spending went. Here's the problem. Most of it's going to the S&P 500 companies. They're important. They're big employers in America. However, they only represent 40% of the economy. What we haven't seen as the unintended consequence that's now we're seeing is that we're starving small business in America. We throw billions to Intel and nothing to a guy in Champaign-Urbana who's running a shop with 58 employees. His cost of capital, because of these rapid rate hikes, has gone through the moon. It went from maybe 6 or 7% now to 20%. He can't raise any capital because the regional banks have stopped lending to him as they wait to see what the new liquidity rules are. This is why I was on the Hill yesterday. I was banging the drum up and down the hall saying, everybody, let's wake up to what's happening to my small companies. I got 34-plus companies. They can't raise a dime. There's no Bidenomics for them. They have no capital, and that's a big problem, and it's manifesting itself. Those are the people that are looking for cheaper toothpaste and all the issues that are going around inflation. Core inflation is not down. CPI, yes, but core inflation, the real inflation that hurts a small individual that's trying to live off $58,000, they're getting killed. And this will show up in the polls. This will become political. But we've got to save small business right now. We have to do everything in our power to make sure they get access to capital. This is a problem that's only 6 to 8 weeks old. You talk to anybody running a small business with between 5 and 500 employees, they cannot raise any money. That's bad economic policy. And that's because Biden's focused only on the big guys.
So who would you believe? The radical leftist that is Joy Behar, who says the economy is booming? Or Kevin O'Leary, who tells the truth and had the evidence to back it up? I think it's pretty easy to agree with Mr. Wonderful on the state of the economy because you, and for those of you watching this and listening to the show, you can feel just how bad things are getting in regards to the state of the economy. But the leftists in this country will lie to you to get you to keep voting for them. They will say everything they can to make you think the economy is booming. I don't know about you, but the economy doesn't act like this in a booming economy. I've seen booming economies. This is not what an economy reacts to. It's better than this. As polls are showing these leftists that the economy is the #1 concern for the American people because we're feeling just what the state of the economy is in this country. And it's not good. And as the leftists continue to mismanage the economy through their radical political policies and causing more pain for the American people, hopefully you will reward them by voting them out of the White House and out of power in 2024. Follow my philosophy, theory, whatever you want to call it. I would never vote for a Democrat in 2024. I'm not saying voting Republican. Find someone else other than a Democrat. Because And the past, by that time, would have been 4 years. The Democrats have shown that their policies aren't working, and they're not working for the American people. They're making things worse. And I think you should reward them by voting them out of power and getting them out of the White House. That's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. But you can feel just how bad this economy is going. And this will be the albatross around the Biden administration's neck that will bring them to ground zero. And this is one of the reasons why the Biden administration will need every tool in their toolbox in order to try to win re-election in 2024. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know if Trump can win, because we can see what's happening with him with these indictments, these radical indictments. We're starting to look more like a third world country because these radical Democrats are taking us down this road to destruction. They're treating Donald Trump, who is the lead candidate for the Republican nomination in 2024, just like every other dictator from a third world country treats their political rivals. They either arrest them or they kill them. That's ultimately what the Democrats want for Donald Trump. And it should make you sick as an American to see this happening. This doesn't happen. This isn't supposed to happen in America. But yet these radical Democrats are causing this. This is why you should never vote Democrat. If you would like to watch full episodes of the Christian Patriot Report, go check out our Rumble channel. The link to that channel is in the description below.